So this is what we do. This are not going to back off doing what they do. And the resistance on our side, the world side, the united side, the humanity side, the 99% is showing its strength, and it's going to continue to show its strength. And he could go to his buddies at the Supreme Court and all the things he purposely put in place to stack the deck so he can manipulate every situation under any circumstance. Because when you think about it, if someone's been brought to court so many times, they know every defense and every legal kind of barrier. They also know how the hell to get around it because they've been hiring lawyers with daddy's money their whole entire lives to defend themselves from fucking somebody over every other day or every other minute. So in his lifelong 4,800 lawsuits against him before even running for president, he has had to defend himself against every type of allegation, which is why non-disclosure agreements are his Bible. You know, not the sticky page one, that's whatever. The con man with an unlimited wallet and the only bigly brain genius stuff he knows about is how to scam people and how to hurt people. He's fighting this hard to take food out of mouths of the people who need it the most. He canceled funding, or the richest man in the world canceled funding for cancer development, cancer treatment development, Alzheimer's, all of that, feeding hundreds of millions of people that affected, the Doge cuts. And we haven't even started feeling all the tariff pain yet. But you know what we know? That Uncle Vladdy's involved, that all these other wonderful countries like Viktor Orban and people like that run, they're now partnering up with this man out in the open. And our allies that fought side by side with us when 9/11 happened in NATO, the only time NATO, the only time. And he's not allowing the U.S. to help any NATO allies either. There's a serious realignment going on. And those of us who aren't at Gatsby parties and playing in champagne glasses and a billionaire's fake gold in Florida, but real gold on taxpayer dime. We'll probably never see the inside of that 90,000 square foot party hall. The one over the bunker that was built in secret to keep the government going in case of a crazy event in the country and everyone needs to stay safe. There's a whole bunker right under his. What could make, let's just say, a group of chosen ones have to flee and be absolutely safe in a government level secure bunker? You know, in case shit gets crazy when people get too pissed off. Well, they covered it with a whole wing of the White. You couldn't really get into it all that easy. That was the point. It's funny how some of the most important pieces of furniture are showing up as at display at these parties, like one of the Resolute desks. Must be a coincidence that none of us got our invitations. There is so much anger and emotion in the Republican Party that they forgot about logic, they forgot about facts. They forgot that all they need to do to look to see something to contradict what's been whispered in their ear by that big orange turd is false, is to look in front of them. And they will see the lies. They will see that every single nothing's actually kept. You just keep buying the excuses on why it didn't happen, like the Epstein files. And all of this pain that's going on now, every single part of it is so the rich and the corporations don't have to pay taxes. And we get the punishment and have to pay the bill. If every one of them paid 10%, none of us, the 99%, would have to pay shit. That's a fact. We'd have universal health care and everything. Think about it.